So I'm going to heat the kadai with mustard oil. This is about 3 or 4 tablespoons because I'm going to fry the brinjal in this first, and then I'm going to use the same oil to do the remaining stuff. So the oil is hot. I'm going to add in 3/4 teaspoon of jeera and the Brinjal. So I'm going to saute this till it gets about 3/4 cooked. So the brinjal should get at least 3/4 cooked. During this time I'm going to add a little salt. We can always adjust the salt seasoning afterwards, after we have completed the entire dish. But now for the brinjal to get a little tasty while it is cooking, I just put a little salt in the beginning also. Meanwhile, I'm going to puree these 2 medium-sized tomatoes. So you can see the brinjals are a little bit raw now. They are 3/4 cooked. So I'm just going to keep it for a little more time and let it get a little brown on all sides of the pieces. So lovely brinjal from the blind school next to our school. They grow with their own vegetables. So, and it's fully organic. The onions are getting brown, and to that I'm going to add 1/2 teaspoon of ginger garlic paste, and I'm going to fry this till the raw smell of the ginger garlic is away from the masala. So I'm going to just continue stirring this for 2-3 minutes. So the ginger garlic paste has fried well. To that I'm going to add 1 big teaspoon of chili powder, 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder, and 1 whole teaspoon of coriander powder, dhania powder, and I'm going to stir it. So the chili powder, coriander powder and the turmeric powder has been fried well. To this I'm going to add the pureed tomato, 2 medium tomatoes that I pureed. I'm going to add this. And I'm going to fry this till the oil separates from the masala. You can see it's such a lovely color. This is because I always use Everest Kashmiri Lal. Those chilies have an awesome taste also, and they have lovely color. They add a lovely color to your gravy without being very spicy. So I'm going to stir this till the oil separates. So you can see the oil has started separating. Okay, so I'm going to just let it fry for 2 more minutes. Meanwhile, I'm going to add 1/2 teaspoon of garam masala. Again, here I prefer Everest because that's a childhood, since childhood we are using Everest, but of course MTR and the other one, what is that? There is another brand, I cannot get the name, but they are also good. I have no problem using those either, but Everest has बचपन का जुड़ा हुआ यादें. Yeah, the other masalas that I was telling you is Eastern masala, which is I think the South Indian brand. They also have lovely, their puliyogre mix, their sambar powder is also very awesome. We also have Teju, which is all the masalas for non-veg. That's also it's a local brand, but it's nice. So the oil has started separating, can you see? The oil is, so to that I'm going to add my semi-fried brinjals. During this time you can also add potato if you want, but I'm not adding it just now. So you can see the oil is separating, the masala has been mixed nicely with the brinjal, and now I'm going to add a little this is dried coriander leaves, okay, because of the pandemic we are not able to get everything easily. So when I got a lot, I dried it, chopped it and kept it in an airtight container. So I added a little coriander leaves, give it a stir. After that, just add a little water and let all the flavors get incorporated with each other. And so I will just let this simmer. I will close the lid. So this is on sim gas, on medium gas, lesser than medium, between slow and medium, and I'm going to just let it be here and cook slowly for 5 minutes with the lid on. So you can see the gravy is nicely bubbling. At this time we will check for salt. And also check if the brinjal is cooked. No, the brinjal can do for another 5 minutes, but I will check for salt. Wow, it's tasting nice, but I need to add a little salt. Give it a stir and I will just let it cook again for 5 minutes. The brinjals are not well done, so I will just let it cook for another 5 minutes. Brinjal has a slightly bitterish, or I don't know, there is a slight odd taste, which, so I always feel that whenever I add a little bit of jaggery, I always add a little bit, the flavor changes. So I always do that. This is optional. If you want to do it, you can do it, or you just leave it. You can put more of chilies, you can put more of red chilies, or you can also put green chilies, and keep stirring it till the consistency. I'm going to have this with chapati, so I want the gravy little thicker. So you can see it has nicely cooked, and also the oil is separating and it's become nice and thick. The bengan is cooked well. So now I'm going to taste it.